E aí, galerinha, Alan trazendo mais vídeo pro canal. Galerinha, hoje nós vamos estar jogando aqui o Genshin Impact. E no vídeo de hoje nós vamos estar fazendo aqui um novo evento, né? A missão do novo evento, que foi liberado o Coro de Jardim Violeta. Aqui, pra gente liberar, né, esse evento, muita gente tá tendo aí algum tipo de dificuldade para entender como liberar esse evento. Vou mostrar aqui pra vocês. Geralmente quando vocês tiverem algum tipo de dúvida, vocês vêm ali em anúncio, né, eventos, aí você vem aqui embaixo, ele diz quando é que vai ser liberado, né, todos os conteúdos aqui do evento, e sempre tem a parte de elegibilidade aqui, né, então a gente tem que ter ranking de aventura 30 ou mais, ter concluído o plano de fuga Ritou, capítulo 2, né, missão do Arconte, remove deusa da etnia eterna, e para dar início, né, a esse evento, vocês vão precisar ter feito a parte da missão lendária do Kamisato Yato, né, capítulo de supressos custos. Vou mostrar aqui para vocês como é que vocês vão estar liberando essa parte aí. Vocês vão vir aqui na parte de missões. Vocês vão vir aqui em missão lendária, né? Aqui vai ter, né? Tipo o bannerzinho do Ayato. E vocês vão ter que ter pelo menos uma chave para liberar essa missão. Vocês vão precisar de pelo menos uma chave. Para vocês conseguirem uma chave, vocês têm que concluir aí 8 missões diárias, ou seja, você tem que ter feito dois dias de missões diárias. Isso aqui vai dar direito a vocês a resgatarem uma chave, sendo que vocês só podem ter 3 chaves acumuladas ao mesmo tempo, né? Então, vocês sempre tem que pegar essas chaves aqui e liberando aqui os banners. Feito a missão lendária do Ayato, vai estar liberado aqui para vocês, se vocês tiverem completado os outros pré-requisitos. Vai aparecer aqui, né, o evento Coro de Jardim Violeta, e aqui vai ter lendas do Kaizen, né? A gente vai clicar aqui e vai ter contos de Coro de Jardim Violeta, o conto de Suikou Bêbado. Então a gente vai verificar essa missão aqui, a gente vai navegar nela, né, etc. Então já vamos dar início aqui. Espero que vocês gostem, deixa aquele like e se inscrevam caso vocês não sejam inscritos aí no canal. Qualquer dúvida, se deixa no comentário que eu vou estar tentando responder aí sempre que eu tiver tempo, né? Então vamos aqui conversar com a nossa amiguinha.
That's correct.
A designated commission? Sounds like it must be pretty important.
There's no need to worry.
Yay! A festival! Oh,
The Yashiro Commission and Lady Yae are responsible for all the...
Missão de Mico.
you know Miko. We better go to Grand Narukami Shrine and see what she needs.
Lady Yae is currently at Yae Pub...
Oh, well, that's convenient enough.
Tá, a gente tem que ir lá falar com Conto De Suikou Bêbado. Tá, aqui mesmo não precisa.
Aratani and Kuroda, how are things?
All the books and commission...
Very good.
We have already...
Well done. And what about you, Onodera?
Pena. Cara da preguiça.
Onodera.
Oh,
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you... Besides, there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success. I feel quite optimistic. I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have a good rest. After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
yes, Lady Yae.
All right then. Is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We are running out of time. Hello, little ones. I take it you have
Some organizer you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping. You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, were you? If so, then you can forget it.
My, such harsh words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk. Let me ask you, little one.
Huh?
Little one.
Yes, that is true. Therefore, rather than sticking to this... Every year, thanks to them, as time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Kasen.
Sounds like a festival that's real.
Indeed. To describe, which is precisely why I've decided to revive holding a cultural convention featuring...
But, wait a minute! Light novels?
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage. The important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rich... Speaking of which, don't you think that the concept of focus... And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to all Tevat through light novels.
Whoa, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by Miko. Come on, Miko! You can't fool us. We know you by now. This is all definitely stemming...
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light well... Come, there we'll meet us...
Ok. Tá. Vamos para o lugar do festival. E vamos teleportar.
During the Iridor, once things are in full swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created... This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the Five Kasen Plaza during the festival. And nearby...
Wow. How should Paimon put this? Huh. Miko, what are these blank...
Yes, those are...
Ah, Lady I did mention that there would be some reliable helpers coming to assist with the festivities. At last we meet again, traveler.
Oh, it's Ayato! Wow, so even...
Preparing festivals falls under the Yashiro Commission's scope of responsibilities. Seeing as Lady I has...
Come, we were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Iridori Festival... This Iridori Festival is not only the first major festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku Decree. It is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts. Therefore, the Yashiro Commission has personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations. For example, the Yashiro Commission, which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Tevat to serve as a guide. I knew you would catch up. This arrival schedule includes the details of the...
2 dias do festival, cronograma de chegada aqui, tá, ok.
It's settled then. My, look at the time. During the festival...
This festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention.
All the details we need about the
Tá,
ships are on the
concluímos a
timetable
missão,
that
acho
Ayato
que...
gave us.
Tchau. Espere até 6, 8 horas aqui.
Let's
Vamos
take a
lá.
look.
Caraca.
According to the arrival schedule,
Ela teleportar, né? Quem merece andar aqui? Vamos.
the artist from...
Tem um barcão aí.
Hello, you must be...
Yes, that's right. We are barred. Word has it that Inazuma has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find...
These guests are all bards, aren't they? Huh. Strange. Huh? Why's that? Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though if he came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival, not only would it seem a little childish, it would also... Miss Honorary Knight! Paimon!
Aqui.
It's Klee! Were you
Acabou
also
me todo
invited?
mundo.
No, Albedo's the one who... But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days,
Greetings, traveler.
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo...
It seems that you already know why I'm here. Just, oh, by the way,
Yeah,
great. Let's get going.
Tá, ok. Chegou a galera aí. Pra teleportar, né?
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful. Telling Klee. As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way. Strange. Well, Mr.
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
I only know of the 5 Kasen by name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm in...
So when do the paintings have to be done?
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the
The day after tomorrow? And you're already...
There's no need to panic. When I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival, I had to complete the final chapter's illustrations. I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma.
Paimon isn't sure she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions.
Of course, I would still prefer to receive any...
Oh, right! Who knows? Maybe...
Alright, it's worth a try. Klee?
Okie dokie.
Ok.
Kuroda and despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days... Hey, do you think that suspicious guy they found in the...
Well, the editorial director is on his way over there to...
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, Traveler.
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hirayama.
Mr. Hirayama...
Oh, hold on a sec. Excuse me. But you must be Calx.
Yes, that's...
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring. I do apologize, but please, make yourself comfortable.
Oh, no need. You guys...
Well,
Excuse me, but... Is there something wrong with the latest...
Huh?
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hirayama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget to add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx. You were... After considering these factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to a...
Well, earlier today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside the Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted everyone who was renting space in the warehouse. It was then that we realized that the...
What? The books are...
Shh! Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the
Because of the dire...
I see. If Mr. Hirayama has come...
So the author of A Legend of Sword is Jade.
Oh, do you know him?
Shincho would...
Please be mindful of your personal safety at all times.
Será que dá pra teleportar pra lá? Ah, é aqui embaixo.
To request a fanfiction booth, please apply.
Ó, o 20.
It's you!
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission of Court.
No, Sarah! Paimon wasn't talking about you! So, Tone Deaf Bard.
Nó desafinado.
Suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't have...
Considering the evidence.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are clear,
Ela tá
you are
falando com o
to remain
Arconte, ele vai dar um
silent.
peteleco nela.
Don't
Se
make
bem
me
que ele
say it
perdeu.
again. Traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft. But...
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Irodori Festival, he's failed to and just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate. If it would help...
Oh, ouch! Your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm... You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard.
Similar means?
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than common...
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other...
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma. Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way. And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryou Commission General.
Coming from Venti, this story...
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA publishing house, and there's, based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you have...
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
Hmm? But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Oh.
Huh? What did you...
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti mean as for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day.
I see.
O maior
If that's the
investigador do
case, then
universo.
we're back to square one. But
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions. First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights in the books from the... I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. It goes without saying that Venti clearly...
Yes, I agree with your Mr. Hirayama. The Tenryou Commission will continue.
yes, understood.
I suppose I'm free as a...
Not so fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't...
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off...
Sarah's quite the meticulous one.
Yes, the invitation... Don't be mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me. Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink.
If you were holding the invitation...
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and... I couldn't both hold the invitation.
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be.
Huh? You're weird.
Ah, yes!
This is indeed an invitation letter issued. However, starting tonight, I would advise... Now, if you'll excuse me...
There goes Sarah. All right.
Mr. Hirayama, I'm Calx.
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. These are the materials regarding the 5 Kassen.
Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suikou, and though there were once many, but at the very least...
So, is the info useful for...
To some extent, yes. However...
I am sorry that, though, so all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart.
That does sound like something we...
Thank you, Mr. Hirayama. No need to...
Great. I'll leave it to you. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. Whether the stolen books are eventually recovered or not, the IA publishing house will do its best to ensure that you have my gratitude.
Well, seems there's
O
nothing
Venti
more
já
we
tá
can
indo
do
metendo um
here.
pé ali. Ó.
What? Huh? Venti?
What, Traveler? Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's...
A gente já tá lá aprontando.
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I didn't think... But on second thought, I think it's worth having...
Let me see. Suikou chap.
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suikou getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the show... this story sounds...
Seriously? It's literally the same...
Oh, indeed.
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal. But why leave the paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here...
All right, let's not get ahead of meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day...
Hey! You... let's not...
No, it's fine.
Wait a minute! What...
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. If I use a model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
In that... One year, the poet Suikou made his way to Tenshukaku, and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suikou was questioned regarding the matter. Suikou pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Wow, you really came through, Albedo. You were able to complete the first portrait before the opening ceremony.
Yes,
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, Tone Deaf Bard. You were just a model, the person in the... Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
The next one will be Aoi no Okina.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows?
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the 5 Kasen. According to...
Do you think the
It certainly is a possibility. Also, for example, it appears...
Yes, I'm also... So for now, we need...
Então, galerinha, concluímos aí a primeira missão, né, do evento. Então é isso, galerinha. A gente vai ficando por aqui. Próximo vídeo a gente vai fazer as próximas partes ali do evento. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Deixa aquele like, se inscreva no canal. Se não for inscrito, Vitor Dias, ative aí o sininho das notificações para você receber a notificação dos vídeos. Queria agradecer o pessoal que está se inscrevendo no canal, o pessoal está deixando os comentários, o pessoal está compartilhando os vídeos nas redes sociais. E a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Valeu, falou e fui!